UN panic button. Mass extinction by 2100, even with the Paris Agreement climate pledges in place. This is by Eric Worrell. What's up with that? And according to the United Nations, waiting until the end of 2020, that is next year, is not an option because the crisis has to be addressed now. And this is what they warn about, that the world would not be doing nearly enough to avert climate catastrophe. Geneva, countries have procrastinated for too long and need to begin making steps to cut their greenhouse gas emissions immediately, or risk missing agreed targets for limiting, a senior United Nations official said Tuesday. The appeal by Inger Anderson, who heads the UN Environmental Program, came days before governments gather in Madrid for an annual climate change meeting. Quote, we need quick wins to reduce emissions as much as possible in 2020, end quote. Anderson said as her agency published its annual emissions gap report, showing the amount of planet heating gases being pumped into the atmosphere, hitting a new high last year despite a near global pledge to reduce them. Current national pledges would leave the world 5.8 Fahrenheit warmer by 2100 than pre-industrial times, with dramatic consequences for life on Earth, the UN agency said, adding that getting the world back on track to limit the increase to 2.7 degrees or 1.5 Celsius would require a five-fold increase in measures pledged so far. Even if the current pledges are met, the UN said it would cause mass extinction and leave large parts of the planet uninhabitable by the year 2100. The latest warning is followed up from UNEP's 1989 warning that entire nations would be wiped off the face of the earth if CO2 emissions were not brought under control by the year 2000. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.